Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 4 of the Back to Grad School Challenge. If you are new to the challenge, this is a challenge that I host every single semester for graduate students to prepare for a productive and successful semester of grad school. And so each day I've been walking you through these productivity prompts to help set you up so that by Friday, tomorrow, you'll be able to create a productive weekly schedule that you can follow every single week. Hi, Scott. Thanks for joining me today. And so far, what we have done is we have come up with our 2 main goals for the semester. We've broken those goals down into actionable steps. We have figured out our time management, like how much time are we actually going to be spending on these top 2 goals. And the first 3 days, we have truly been covering what are our priorities for the semester, what are the top 2 things that we are going to be focused on for the semester. But as you know, there is so much more to grad school than just whatever your top 2 goals are. You have classes that you're taking, you have classes that you may be teaching. Maybe you're a TA, maybe you're hosting teaching a recitation class, or you're doing tutoring, or you're doing a discussion session, or you're grading, or you're working in a lab. So many other things that come along with being a grad student, and we have to find a way to fit it all in our schedules. So today we're talking about how to diversify your time. So thinking about all of the other responsibilities that you have. So on day 1, I asked you before you chose your top 2 priorities was to write down everything that you needed to do this semester. So today we're going back to that list. So take a look at that list and think about, well, how much time do you want to spend on these other responsibilities? And so the way that I like to think about it is, here's the time that I'm going to spend on my priorities, and here is the time that I'm going to spend on my other responsibilities. So think about yesterday's prompt. How much time per week are you going to be spending on your priorities each week? And then whatever remaining time you have that you want to be dedicated to grad school, that is the amount of time that you have to divvy up for your other responsibilities. So I wanted to share something that a student did last time I ran this challenge. So the student said, this made me do a time audit, but it felt good to lay down everything. They said on a weekly basis. So I asked everyone to kind of break their time up into percentages. So out of 100, what percentage of time are you going to spend on your top 2 tasks? And what percentage of time are you going to spend on your other responsibilities? So this person said on a weekly basis, I will spend 14.9% of my time on my top 2 goals and 85.1% of my time on other responsibilities. Now you're probably wondering, well, how did you get these very specific percentages? It was because she did a time audit. She actually did an Excel spreadsheet with a visualization of a pie chart on how she expects to spend her time. So she said sleep came in first, which is good, with 33%. She says, yes, I will not compromise my 8 hours of beauty rest. Followed by grad school is the next percentage that she's going to spend her time on, which is 14.9%. And with this, grad school is indeed my priority for this semester. So I mentioned the other day that your priorities may be something that's really big and takes a lot of time, or your priority could just cost you an hour or so each week. So everyone's percentage split and breakdown is going to be different. You may be someone who needs to spend 80% of time on your top priorities and 20% of time on everything else. There may be an even 50-50 split, or maybe you're only spending 10% on your priorities and 90% on everything else. This is your own personal percentage. And so the only thing that you have to do is think about, does this make sense for you? Does this seem like a realistic split for you to spend your time in this way that will still be productive and help you achieve your goals? Okay, so this is a pretty short lesson. If no one has any questions, I think that might be it for today. I'm going to I don't know if you can tell. I have some bags under my eyes. I've been in meetings all day. So I'm going to rest because I need to prepare for tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be live here, but I will be sharing slides because I'm doing a master class. I'm going to do a class on procrastination and burnout. And within that class, I will show you how to take all of the things we've been building this week and turn it into a productive weekly schedule that you follow every single week. Scott says, I refuse to give up those last 2 hours of sleep. Yes, sleep is important. So here are your next steps. If you have not done all the prompts, go through, look at all the prompts. You can still submit your answers on my YouTube channel in the community tab. If you would like to be entered for the giveaway, please submit your workbook to me before tomorrow at 5, I think is the time, and I'll announce the winner during the masterclass as well. Also, if you would like to join my Focus Productivity Program, now is the perfect time to join because we got our planning session on Saturday. So you can keep this week going, put it all together, do our planning session on Saturday, get to know the other people in the group. It would be so awesome. So if you're curious about Focus, check out my website, that's the wrong website, theacademicsociety.com/focus. Okay, I'm going to go get some rest. Have a wonderful day, you all. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.